Welcome to Film Feast, the show where two sister grill masters watch a movie, yap about it, and then make two recipes inspired by it. Today we're talking all about the 2008 Christmas movie, Four Christmases.
We're kicking off the Christmas movies, everyone.
Oh, yeah.
And with a bang, I love this one.
This one has it all. It has a scene where there's a sexy couples role play, a terrifying jumpy castle scene,
Yes.
and a family UFC brawl. What else could you want from a Christmas movie?
Okay, so if you haven't seen Four Christmases, basically about a couple that is trying to avoid their family at the holidays, and they're doing everything they can to do that, but then fog impedes their travel plans, and they are stuck going to Four Christmases.
Who can relate? No one wants to go to their family at Christmas time.
Hey!
Mistletoe! Okay, mistletoe, still, that is a word that we use to this day when we're at a function that we want to go home. We say mistletoe, and that's from this movie.
But I guarantee you other people are doing that too, so we should watch who we say that around.
True.
Because then people will be like, I know what that means.
Imagine people hear us, they're like, Maddie and Kiki want to go home, surprise, surprise.
Okay, what did you make from this movie? I am so curious to know what you made because I found this one to be a little tricky.
Oh, I didn't. There were so many scenes where I got inspiration, but this time I was wise and I was like, I'm gonna know where Key's going and I'm gonna go around. I'm gonna go around this time.
Let's see, because I don't know. I'm very, very curious.
I was inspired by, it's hard to pick a favorite scene in this movie, but one of my favorite scenes in the movie that starts off with these three words: flip the tube.
Yeah, I so did not think you were going to go there.
I don't know why, but I am inspired sometimes when I see gross eating. If I see someone eating something disgustingly, smacking, licking fingers, if I see that, sometimes I want that,
Yes.
whatever they're eating, I don't get it. Like, what is going on in here that's what that leads to?
Okay, so that part where that guy's eating wings.
I made wings!
Yeah, I'm so glad because I was like, I wonder if we're going to go to the same area here.
I was originally going to go spray cheese, but I'm like, where do you find spray cheese?
I wrote down spray cheese. But
Hors d'oeuvres, anyone?
Hors d'oeuvre, but we don't have sprayed cheese. As far as I know.
I couldn't place it. I couldn't find it.
In
I would have
Canada?
traveled long and far to find it.
Yes, I think it's an American thing. I couldn't find sprayed cheese either, but that was the first thing I wanted to.
So the scene where he says flip the tube, Jon Favreau, aka Dallas, or Denver, I don't know which one he is.
I think he's Denver.
It's Dallas, Denver, and Orlando, because the sons were named after the cities in which they were conceived in.
Oh, man.
He says flip the tube. They're playing the game Taboo, and him and his wife are just dominating, and it always, to me, is relatable, because that's how Key and I play that game. We're not allowed to be on the same team.
No, it's like unbelievable how good we are at that game.
Yes.
We're like a married couple.
Yeah, no one's surprised by that. So I was inspired to make wings because he was eating wings that looked and they sounded gross, but they sounded delectable.
Where did he get wings?
I don't know. Why is he eating takeout wings on Christmas Day?
Out of like a styrofoam container. They're at a family gathering. Although I have got to say I've been at some family gatherings where I wish I had some takeout food.
People are going to see this, buddy. So yeah, I made wings, but I made wings that have like a Mexican-inspired vibe here. I wanted to show how to make homemade taco seasoning. Obviously, you can buy taco seasoning at the store, but I go through it a lot. I make Mexican and some Mexican dishes in some form or another every week, so I go through it quickly. Have you ever made taco wings?
Why not?
Exactly.
And on the grill.
On the grill with a smoke pouch. It's winter time. It's Christmas time. Don't put your grill away, people.
No, absolutely
We hate
not.
to see people put it away for the season.
Now, did you know that actor, so Vince Vaughn.
Jon Favreau?
Yes, he and Vince Vaughn, very close friends.
Why is he jacked in this movie?
So he got jacked for this movie.
Okay, because I'm like, what? Like,
Yeah.
that does not, normally he has like a little bit of a fluffy edge to him.
Yes, okay, so when he found out that the role that he was going to be playing in this movie, and Tim McGraw, that they're the rough and tumble brothers, they're supposed to be like a little bit trashy.
Also Jon Favreau and also
Yes.
Vince Vaughn, hottie overload in this movie.
Majorly. So when they found out that they were going to be playing the brothers and they are like into UFC fighting, Jon Favreau went the jacked route. Tim McGraw went a little bit on the chunkier side route.
Oh,
he put on 25 pounds for the role, thinking...
He still looks great.
He does, but not... Normally Tim McGraw's very
pretty
slim.
jacked, yeah.
He's slim. He's
Slim,
very fit.
cut, though.
Yes. And so he put on 25 pounds, and Tim McGraw said still to this day he can't watch the movie. He has never seen it because he said even just seeing the preview, he's like, I have a difficult time watching myself to begin with, but then seeing myself 25 pounds overweight,
Weird.
He said he can't look at it.
I could see that though.
And then he showed up, like he didn't know Jon Favreau was going to get jacked. And he said he showed up and he was like, why did I get fat? And everyone else got like ripped. Yeah.
That is a good point.
I know. He just thought that went with the character. And I agree.
Fighters are not thick. They're extremely fit.
But his mentality
was
like...
Do some research, Tim McGraw. No, what the heck?
They're not real UFC fighters. He's like, these are like backyard heroes. They're guys that have a few beers. They like to throw down. They like to eat a bit, like the trashy
They like
food.
to brawl on Christmas Day for some reason.
Yes. So I thought his logic made a lot more sense than getting ripped.
Okay, I see it. But I also think it was cool that Jon Favreau went in the opposite direction because that is so not like him. And he really did get jacked.
Yes, he did.
So yeah, that's where my inspiration comes from. Although
I like it.
There was like tons of inspiration from this movie. Like it's Christmas time. People are eating cookies. I was going to go Christmas cookie.
Yeah, okay.
But then I thought you were going to go Christmas cookie. So I steered away from it.
Okay. Well, we're going to wait to see what I made.
Okay, I also did sauce. I also did sauce. So whenever I make wings, I don't know what's this discussion about sauce versus dry rub. Have them both, okay? If you're making wings, I for the dry rub, I just keep it at the taco seasoning, okay? Then you just put half in whatever sauce you want to do. Normally what I do, one of my favorite sauces, I just doctor up a regular barbecue sauce. So it can be whatever barbecue sauce you love. Throw some honey in it, some creamed honey if you want to get extra fancy here. Give it a little bit of a stir, toss the hot wings in, and then they absorb it. They act like a sponge, and they absorb that sauce.
Ooh, yes.
Obviously, you got to have carrot sticks and celery in there, too.
Oh, that's going to be good.
He did in that scene.
I don't think he ate them,
He did not eat them, but I did.
I don't know if you knew this, but Reese Witherspoon and Vince Vaughn, the two leading characters of the movie, did not like each other.
No, I hate hearing that. They had ultimate chemistry.
See, and I don't feel like they did.
Oh, I think they did.
I don't think they did. So apparently, like 99% of this movie was improv.
Mm-hmm. I could see it. Vince Vaughn is the king.
And that was the vibe they were going for to make it happen spontaneously. But the two actors had very different ways of wanting to do things. So Reese Witherspoon sounds a lot like me and you. Shows up on set, refreshed in the morning, ready to rock and roll, ready to work hard the minute she gets there.
Don't tell me Vince Vaughn's not like that.
Vince Vaughn
I don't want to hear it.
Rolls out of bed, looks like he just shows up when he shows up, does not want to run through lines whatsoever, wants to just improv and wants to just see where the scene takes him. And Reese Witherspoon wanted to run lines with him and block out the scenes, and he was like, I don't want to do any of that. I want to just see how it goes. She refused to do a sex scene with him. Like a full-on sex scene. Yes. And she said no because it was affecting their on-screen chemistry, how much they disliked each other.
Weird.
And I was like disappointed in that.
Ruins this movie for me.
Okay, but also like Reese Witherspoon, not really great actress in this movie. Acting left a little to be desired as far as I was concerned.
Performances surrounding her are so good that I didn't even realize that.
Really? I was like,
I'm just like Vince Vaughn all the way. Every second that he's in it, he is friggin' hilarious.
Hot. Tall.
Friggin' hilarious.
Hot and tall.
Tall drink of water. I love the scene where they're packing and getting ready for their trip to Fiji, but they're apparently going to Burma. Mm-hmm. And his outfit is just like typical of what people wear when they're going on a beach vacation. It's just like loud Hawaiian print that doesn't go together, but yet it did because it's him.
Is that the part that he's like, nah? I can't handle that.
And that part, to this day, still makes me laugh out loud.
I burst out laughing watching this again.
Also, second part from my favorite scene, me and you dry humping on the beach.
Which leads us to my recipe.
What? Okay, let's see where Kiki went.
Okay, so we've all heard of desserts being called death by chocolate, and we've all heard of beverages being called sex on the beach. Me and you dry humping on the beach. One of my favorite parts of the whole movie.
Buddy, are you kidding me? We got inspiration from that obscure, weird scene?
The same scene. Oh, so I wanted to make cookies that were as good as me and you dry humping on the beach.
No, not me and you.
Why not? Why not?
Not this kind of video.
That would be good.
Oh my goodness. I knew, I had a feeling you were going to go sweet.
How?
I steered away from it, buddy. It's our brains, man.
Okay, so these could be Christmas cookies. These could be anytime cookies. These are spectacular cookies. Now, I made up this recipe. Matt happened to love it. I gave her...
Are these like the exact ones of the lemon ones? Okay,
Yes.
buddy. You got to share that recipe.
Okay, so...
Coffee and choco, perfect pairing.
So that's like my little secret ingredient when I'm making anything chocolate is to use instant coffee powder. But because I don't want to be up at night if I eat these in the afternoon,
Decaf.
Get yourself some decaf.
That's what I'm talking about.
Freeze-dried crystals. Put them in the cupboard. They last forever. Okay, so then almond flour is the base, cocoa, tapioca.
Okay, the almond flour, though, is the key, in my opinion, because I haven't had these ones. Obviously, did you bring me one?
I did bring you one.
What?
Yes.
Finally! Yes!
Sweetened only with maple syrup. So I think, I don't know really what keto people that are on keto can have.
No, they can't have that.
Okay, then never mind.
They can't have that.
So
I think
I know
you can get some kind of weird sugar-free...
monk fruit syrup? Or
okay, maybe that,
something
yeah.
like that? Okay.
I've had her lemon ones, and the texture on them, even though she tries to make everything healthy, whatever, I don't really care. It doesn't, like, I do care. I care. But even for a healthy cookie, I would have never believed that they were healthy because they are that good. That's when you know a cookie's good.
Okay, so after I made the lemon version, I was like, oh no, I didn't write it down. I was kind of mixing and mingling in the kitchen, which I love to do with baking.
Which who bakes mixing and I don't know how the heck you do that.
But because once you get the premise of how things work, you can easily do that.
It's next level.
But Mad really loved the lemon cookies, and like she said, sometimes she doesn't always like my healthy vegan desserts.
Look, one time she made a sweet potato cookie that tasted more like a burger patty than a cookie, okay? And that's a true story.
It's because it had oats in it,
was
and
savory.
lentils, I think.
And sweet potato.
Okay, but these ones, so then afterwards, after I could tell how much she liked it, I had to go back in the kitchen and write it down as best as I could. I'm pretty sure it's exactly how it was.
I will be the judge of that.
But then I made, instead of making the lemon version, I made this a chocolate version. This is unsweetened chocolate. Like that it's 100% no added sugar. And
it looks like you can tell by just like the look. She'd be dark.
And I like that you can chunk it up, because sometimes I like a chunk more than a chip.
I always, actually, if we're being serious here, I will eat any cookie with chunk, chip, whatever. But if I had a preference, it would always be chunk, just because sometimes you get a big chunk. Sometimes you get a small sliver. The textural sensation, better than just a chip.
Absolutely. And these come together very, very easily.
Texture-wise, you know that's there.
Now I always have these ingredients in my pantry because they're so easy to make, and they're so easy to get on the tray. I hate having to form cookies. This is an ice cream scoop. Okay, but the fact that these are formed like that and stay like that, I also have to say that added to the texture. Yeah, I don't know why, but something about the eating experience. They're nice. They're like, I wouldn't say crispy on the outside, but they're firm on the outside, but soft on the inside. And this exact recipe makes exactly 12, maybe you could stretch it out to 13 if you're using an ice cream scoop. I don't know who is using a cookie scoop is like 1 tablespoon. What is this? Who's eating that much of a cookie?
Me. If so, I'm eating 4 of those.
Exactly.
You could add some peppermint extract. That would make it Christmas.
In my mind, dry humping on the beach has got to be something with a lot of chocolate in it.
I cannot believe that that's what these are called.
Well, because
that's the best name for any cookie that you will find on the internet. I guarantee that.
Well, they're not just called dry humping on the beach. They're called me and you dry humping on the beach. Look at the inside.
Oh, goodness. You're telling me that not everybody in the world is going to love that. These look absolutely delectable.
If you're going to give something a name like that, it better deliver. 100%. It's got to be spectacular.
Looks-wise, texture-wise, flavor-wise. I can't wait to try these.